asshole.
Let's go. That's Los Bros Crypto, baby. Let's get that. You already know.
Fuck you!
What up? It's your boy, Super Copy Guru.
You already know what it is. It's Pete Crypto LBC on Twitter. Make sure you follow that thing if you want that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And your boy Rocky, how you guys doing today?
Gang,
Chilling.
gang.
I don't know why, but when Rocky said that, like I feel like I was waiting for somebody to say something back. All right, man. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. Show's over. See you later. It's been real.
Huh?
Cheers. Let's go.
Cheers, fellas.
All right, cheers.
All right, cool. So what's the first topic of business?
First things first. Rest in peace,
Dr.
Uncle
Phil.
Phil.
Right,
Uncle Phil.
Die. Fuck Dr. Phil too. That fool's gonna die.
Yeah, man, fuck Dr. Phil, man. Anyways, like, a lot of you been really fucking confused.
I'm crying. And we're not talking about like that gender inequality type shit either,
Yo,
dog, or like that
God,
gender.
shut the fuck up.
What do you mean, bruv? What?
Bro,
It's true
listen,
shit.
man.
We support the LGBTQ, right? Let's get that. See, that's how you get the views up.
Okay. Anyways, that's it for those Rose Crypto. No, but listen. So we've been stressing to you guys about how like you guys need to hold your assets on a non-custodial wallet, right? Your cryptos, put all of that into non-custodial wallets. Like, why? Why do you need to do that? All right. Check this out. When you put money into a bank, hold on. When you put money into a bank,
I'm telling you what to do, man.
right? You are inserting money into the institution, and then the institution decides what it wants to do with your money, and then tell you how much money is reflected into your account, whether it's there physically or it's not there physically, right? They are just
Let's go to Rocky.
giving you a numeric value, right?
It's a placeholder,
It is
like
it
a
is-
banknote.
It is not real until you pull out. And the whole reason why banks exist is with the concept of the fact that you're more willing to hold your money in the bank longer than you are willing to withdraw that money.
The
right?
second you put your money into the bank, you're like that guy in the back of the airplane. That motherfucker's not real.
That motherfucker's not real. And you're like, oh, a lot of you are like, well, I put my money in the bank and then I pull it out real quick. Yeah, it's only a few of you, right? When you have a multitude of people putting in and pulling out, the distribution
Also known as a gangbang.
kind of medians out, right? It averages out. And then that average number of what is in and out, right? Or what's held in is what they're deciding to move around and loan out or essentially yield farm, right? And put into certain investments because they have a certain money that is getting put in and held in as opposed to the money that's being pulled out. So essentially, just because you have money in the bank doesn't mean that you really hold it, right? You
Well,
don't.
not only that, man. I think banks are only really liable, bro, to hold about 10% of what they say they have, bro. So
Yep. That's
if
what it
if you
is.
put in $1,000, or the bank says they're holding $1,000, they can really be holding. They could say and leverage money right up to $10,000, bro. So realistically, like all that money, as soon as you put it in the bank, you're just giving the bank more leverage for them to leverage their money, your money,
To lend
your
out,
money, Yep.
Right. And so that's the whole business behind the bank is the fact that they make money on your money,
Right.
right? Not only that, but they let you hold money in said savings account or checkings account, and then they charge you a monthly fee at the end of the month to
For upkeep and
for
maintenance
upkeep,
or whatever.
right? Unless you hold a certain amount of money, right?
Right.
Because they incentivize you holding more money in the bank as opposed to withdrawing so that they can utilize it more
Right. Stop looking at
to
me
make
with the
more
camera.
money. Well,
Right, that's how it goes. They kind of, like I said, they need to hold 10% of what they said in order for them to have a higher leverage amount, for them to be able to make more trades and do whatever they do with their money.
right. So if what happens is they leverage out too much money more than they actually hold, and a set amount of holders decide to withdraw the money, which they can't fully pay, is how they become insoluble.
Right.
Right? They can't pay that money out because they've already leveraged it out or loaned it out, used it, and so no longer physically hold that money, and that's how these banks come down
And these bank runs start happening, right? And shit starts going bananas.
and the bank
bro.
shut down, and guess what? Like your money's kaput, like it's gone, right? And
I
you
think
made
and you're only insured up to like $250,000, right?
250,000, right?
And then
Per-
you're not insured on any of your gains, so you're only going to be insured your initial profit. So if you put in 100,000, right? Put in 100,000, they've been giving you some sort of yield or some sort of fucking interest on your holdings there, and then now you have, let's say you doubled it, then the bank goes under, that you're only in warranted or guaranteed. What's that shit? Insured. Your money. You're only your $100,000 is insured, and not what you've gained. So
right, and
there goes
so
your gains.
And so low key, centralized exchanges kind of work in the same route as where they are like your crypto bank, right? Where you deposit fiat or US dollar amounts, fiat currencies to trade out, right? But unless you actually pull out those cryptocurrencies, do you really own those cryptocurrencies? Right? So we're gonna go ahead and lead you to this chart.
Boom.
Let's go.
Throw it up.
Bang, bang, gang, gang.
Jamie, throw it up.
Bam. Throw it up. Bam. All right. So let me leave this. They can see this mouse, right? Okay.
No, they can't.
So this right here, the user, right,
You and
deposits
me, baby, me ain't nothing
money
but mammals.
into the centralized exchange, right, in which way they direct that money into a payment gateway, right? So like you
PayPal.
deposit your money via bank. The
Yeah,
bank,
hours at work.
yeah, via whatever, how the fuck your debit card, your checkings account, whatever. They send the message to your bank. Bank sends money into the exchange, and that all gets swapped out right here, right?
Right.
When you buy crypto, you send your money into the exchange. Say you swap out for a certain crypto. They say you own said crypto, and they delegate it to the trade engine when they want, not when you want. right? It isn't truly what you want until you sell it as to when they actually have to execute the trade, right? You can literally buy crypto and they say you own set amount of crypto but not really have that crypto until you actually cash out. Just like the banks, you deposit the money and they can tell you have set amount of money into the bank, but it's really not there until you cash out, right?
Right.
So here's
All digital already.
here's the thing. When you buy crypto, instead of holding on a centralized exchange, because if you hold down the centralized exchange like Coinbase, FTX,
Kraken, FTX,
Kraken,
Luna.
Binance, Crypto.com, they're only going to tell you that you have that amount of crypto in holdings to their database, but whether they actually executed that trade in the blockchain is dependent on whether they feel like you made the buy at the right time or not, because they are also doing trades on the back end, right? So if you buy $150 right now and they're like, you know what, let's just tell them that they have $150 right now worth of Bitcoin, but we feel like it's going to drop tomorrow. We'll execute the trade tomorrow, make a profit margin on it, and only give you $150 worth of crypto or $150 worth of Bitcoin. As opposed to if you insert money into the crypto exchange and withdraw to your user crypto wallet, right? A non-custodial wallet like MetaMask, Binance, not Binance, C98, your Phantom wallet, your Ledger wallet. At that point, you insert the crypto to your crypto wallet into any one of these type of wallets, right? In this case, we just have listed Bitcoin wallet, Ethereum wallet, XRP wallet. Once you have put your money into one of these wallets, they're directly interacting with the blockchain. And what that means is that you eliminated the middleman. Right? You've eliminated the middleman. There's nobody dictating whether you hold or whether you own a set amount that you think you own. It is definite. Right? The moment you buy Ethereum on the exchange and transfer it to your Ethereum wallet, you transfer it to your user crypto wallet on the Ethereum network, your data is directly inscribed into the blockchain, which means that only you are the accessor or the direct controller of your funds. You eliminate the middleman. So what happens if the exchange, right? If the exchange completely shuts down and is no longer there, well, anybody that was holding money on the exchange is going to go down. And they are only insured up to a certain amount, and everything else is fucking done for. But if you buy in, transfer to your user crypto wallet, your non-custodial wallet on a certain network, it directly interacts with the blockchain. You can access those funds through any wallet, right? When you make a wallet, when you make a non-custodial wallet, it gives you a seed phrase. You can import that same wallet on a different wallet of the same network and access your funds. I know that shit sounds like, hocus pocus shit. Like you guys are kind of lost right now.
No, it shouldn't be. It should just be like a peer-to-peer, dog. It's like if I wanted to make a purchase for goods or send you or give you $20 for BJ, I pull out $20 on my wallet, I give you $20 for the service and goods, and that's a peer-to-peer transaction. To oppose to me having to open up my phone, contact my bank, open up Zelle or Cash App or WhatsApp or whatever the fuck, and send you money through my bank. They got to update their database, like this is kind of going on here, right? When you do a buy or sell, it goes with whatever trade engine. It updates your position in their database, their centralized database, amongst with every other user. To oppose to me giving you cash, it's a peer-to-peer transaction. This is all that's going on, is what you're saying. through crypto. It's
Right,
a crypto
you-
peer-to-peer transaction.
You eliminate the middleman, bro.
Right.
And
There's no centralized bank. There's no nothing. If at the end of the day the SEC wanted to come down on Coinbase, which they are, and tell them to seize their assets or stop moving, like all this shit right here, all your assets, all these people's money, your money, everything that's going in and out, frozen. It won't be able to move. You can't move it out. No matter how juicy the prices get, you won't be able to buy or sell. To oppose, if you have your own wallet, then you could transact trustlessly, right, through the fucking blockchain. And that's the beauty of holding your wallet.
Right, and if you look at this fucking diagram, right, this is how shady it fucking gets. You, the user, buys crypto on the exchange's API, right, which is their software. There is no outward arrow that goes into the trade engine because that's not enacted. They don't have to do that. They're just telling you own a set amount. Mm-hmm. It isn't until you sell your crypto that they have to send that to the trade engine and then trade for market value, right? So you sell crypto, goes to the trade engine, and then update entries into the database where all the transactions are held on the database to store all the transactions, then goes into all the other wallets, pulls out the funds that you're owed, and then gets redistributed back into the exchange for you to sell. So at any point that you transacted with the exchange, you never really owned any of the fucking cryptos. You are literally just playing with money on the exchange. Matter of fact, the exchange is playing with your money and everybody else's money. And they're doing whatever the fuck they want to do with your money to own yield, farm, loan, whatever the fuck they want to be able to make some profit for themselves is what they're going to do first. But it isn't until you sell your crypto that they actually have to do some sort of transactional data. But when you buy your crypto from an exchange and sell it off, or you transfer it to your non-custodial wallet to where it's recorded on the blockchain, do you have nothing to worry about? Once your shit's on the blockchain, right? So your non-custodial wallets are softwares, keys that says you own this much on the blockchain. Not only until that point do you have nothing to worry about. And I think people get that twisted all the time. Like, oh yeah, I own this, I own that. I hold this much on Binance. I hold this much on Crypto.com. I own this much on crypto on Kraken, Coinbase,
whatever.
You don't really fucking own it, not unless it's in your custody on a non-custodial wallet, right? Like MetaMask, C98, Phantom Wallet, all these different wallets, right? Because they're just softwares that let you enact with the blockchain, right? Like not until that you're really interacting with the blockchain do you really eliminate that middleman. So like what's incentive? If any of these exchanges go down, right? If this exchange goes down, you have nothing to worry about because your funds are directly correlated to the blockchain. You don't have to worry whether they executed the trade on their end,
And you actually have a set amount of crypto.
Right, because most likely they're not. They're just collecting your funds to do whatever trades and yields and farming that they want to do to be able to incentivize themselves, right? Now, on top of charging you trading fees, right? Anytime you interact with one of these, right?
So, a good example of that is like if you guys open up your Coinbase account, they'll give you 9% to hold your Polkadot token on Coinbase. Where opposed if you were to get it into a custodial wallet, right, and put it on the Polkadot blockchain, you would essentially gain anywhere between 12 to 14%. So if you were to put your money there, they pull you up with everybody else, and then put that on the blockchain. They're getting 14% easily, and then they just kick you back 9.
Bro, that's exactly how it goes.
Exactly what's going on, bro.
That's how it goes with the banks too.
Yeah.
You insert your money just for holdings, for safekeeping. They charge you a monthly rate, and they're yielding on your money. That's why crypto's a beautiful thing, because the moment that you get,
I think we're done with the chart, man.
the moment you get your monies off the exchanges, you can start to yield farm and loan and all the fuck you want to do. You get to transact as your own bank, right? So that's why you want to move your money from centralized exchanges to your non-custodial wallet and to interact with it. I don't know, motherfucker. It doesn't fucking matter right now.
It's fucking weird, man. I'm not
Alright,
used to
bro,
the
hey,
fucking
bro, I
eye
can't even see
contact.
your fucking eyes. You're weird,
Right, that's
dude.
why I wear glasses, man. It's
Motherfucker's
fucking
weird.
odd. This
Anyways.
motherfucker's looking at me like he wants to make love to my butthole or something. Fucking fruitcake.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. We support the LGBTQ. LeBron giving back to the communities.
Canceled, dog.
Why are we gonna get canceled? We're supporting LeBron giving back to the communities, bruh. What the fuck, man? We're progressive in this bitch. You want to see my blue hair? Don't have it. I'm not that progressive yet, but I'll be there. All right. Next order of business, fellas. We're pretty much done with that, right? You guys get the gist? Get your fucking money off exchanges. No fucking point of having it there. Literally, you're hurting yourself holding on in exchanges. Look at the fucking camera. I swear to God. Jesus Christ, man. You're making me self-conscious, bro. Like, I feel like there's something in my... You're staring into my fucking brain? What am I thinking?
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
His ear holes are fucking wide, dog.
Jesus
Why are they
Christ.
that fucking wide?
There
Just
you
like,
go. No, don't give me a wet wanda. No wet wandas in this bitch.
bro, you know what? Here's another thing too, bro. A lot of you guys get so fucking lost. I just saw this issue earlier today. So somebody that was transacting on a Phantom wallet,
Go ahead, Phantom.
through a program where they were staked, and to be able to withdraw those funds was faulty on Phantom wallet, and so they had to pull out through Soulflare, right, which is also a Solana wallet,
Right.
right? And they're like, man, I fucking hate this project. I hate the fact that I have to deposit with one wallet and withdraw with a whole different wallet. Like, they made it sound like it was two different funds. Okay. Here's the thing: if you're operating on the same network, right? If you're on Solana and you deposit in a Solana wallet, and you have a Solana wallet, and they tell you you have to withdraw on a different wallet, you're not making a different account. All you have to do is import your seed phrase onto a different wallet. You're still interacting on the same blockchain.
Right.
You guys aren't getting that.
Your seed phrase enacts as your spot holder on the blockchain to where the wallets that you're using, for example, Solana, as your partner had that issue, whether it's fucking Solid, whether it's Phantom, whether it's whatever other shit they use, Soulflare, like all those Solana wallets all run off the same blockchain, the same network. Therefore, your seed phrase holder can be accessed by any front end, any wallet, any Solana wallet using the exact same seed phrase. I think it's pretty fucking useful. I had the exact same issue when I was doing that shit on Radium.
Bro, your seed phrase is your key into the blockchain.
Literally.
Your key and access to your data on the blockchain. If I had funds on MetaMask on the Ethereum network, I can access those same funds with my seed phrase on C98 on the Ethereum network.
Right.
Right? Matter of fact, if you have a multi-chain wallet and you have a seed phrase for that, you can interact with your funds on your multi-chain wallet on a different multi-chain wallet with that same seed phrase. Right? Because everything's recorded on the blockchain is what we're trying to educate you on this whole time. Everything is recorded on the blockchain. Therefore, your seed phrase is only a key. And the software only allows you to interact with the blockchain, but isn't the key. So you can literally take your key and plug it in to all these different softwares and have capability and access to your funds on different wallets as long as it's on the same blockchains. Yo, what up, Jay? Yo, what up?
What up, Jay?
But yeah, man.
Who the fuck is Jay?
I don't know, bro. But
Let's go!
shout out to Jay, bro. Jay's on the fucking stream.
And our 4 live viewers, man. Let's get that. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching, bro. We love all of you.
Right.
All of you. But
like LeBron giving back to the community.
So what, we're gonna hop into the cycles, or we're
Yes.
actually
Yeah.
let's hop into the psychology of the market cycles.
Okay, Rocky, did you have anything to say, bro?
No.
Besides that, you love us.
Well, always.
Yeah. Except for when we're soccer. Oh, Jiraiya!
Hey! I fucks with that guy.
If you guys haven't followed Jiraiya on Twitter, bro, make sure you follow our boy Jiraiya. He's been one of our day ones. Real good homie. Love the motherfucker. Straight up, bro. Jiraiya, bro, plug yourself in on the chat, bro, so people can go check you out on Twitter, bro. Put your handle in. And we recommend Jiraiya, you go check out Jiraiya. Jiraiya is a real big art collector. Pretty much a influencer on the space. You're right there, bro.
At Jiraiya the Noble. Let's go.
Bro, everybody follow Jiraiya the Noble. He's a good cat. I know that if you guys go check him out, you guys are going to be in good hands.
Right. So this is kind of like the market psychology, bro. Everybody's fucking dying right now. Everybody's really really stressed out. 100%, man. Yeah, you can see it every fucking where you go, dude. I know the Hexagon community, bro, they're fucking going through it. NFT community are fucking definitely going through it. So this is, I mean, essentially, this applies to not just the crypto market, but stocks, everything, any sort of market, man, housing market. It's kind of what happens, man. I remember when I bought my house, man, people were still in this belief phase, right? Because prices started going up, and people were like, "Oh no, wait, prices were still going down." I think when I bought my house, and my homie was like,
"Yeah, they did come down, bro. Like, yeah. you bought your house."
Right, and it did this little pump up for a bit.
No, it dropped down, bro. It's like, when I bought my house, I could have bought it cheaper if I would have waited a couple months, and you were kind of down. You were a little
right
for a little while, and then shit started jumping up.
Right, it started going up, bro. Right, that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Let's go.
I bought my house, it started going up, right? And I would go to work, man. A few of my coworkers would be like, "Nah, man, you need to sell your house." They were in this disbelief phase. They're like, "All right, man, it's kind of going up, but I think you should get the fuck out, man, because it's gonna come right back down." They were in this whole disbelief. It's a suckers rally. I bought my house during the Depression. It just started going up. People were like, "Nah, man, it's this is not it, man. I think it's gonna come back down." But it didn't. It didn't, and the fucking houses have been going fucking crazy in fucking Vegas. But this is kind of what's going on in crypto, man. We had our whole rally. We had the euphoria where everybody's up there. Everybody's on a fucking yacht.
Everybody thought they were
people
gonna make
buying
money.
houses.
Buying yachts, buying fucking Lambos.
Yeah.
And
You got the homie out there with $30,000 socks, man, sitting on a yacht with some baddie dog, fucking chilling on his fucking boat. Like that's a top signal, baby. Like, when you start seeing shit like that, when you start seeing the nerds getting some pussy, that's when you get the fuck out. That's when you got to get out, bro.
Oh, we're so getting canceled. It's a fucking rap.
that's what we gotta sell.
But that's what happens, bro. And then, like, for sure, I for sure went through this anger phase where I was fucking pissed. I bought fucking crypto. I was like, fuck me, man. Like, I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm a fucking pleb. Like, Jesus Christ. All my portfolio has been going down. Went through the depression phase where I was like, man, I might as well just end it now and just sell all my shit and harvest some of my losses.
I think this is where we're kind of. A matter of fact, well, you know where I think we're at.
Go ahead.
I think we're right here.
You think we still got more down to go, bro? Don't say it ain't
I
so.
think
Say it
we're
ain't so.
right
I
here.
do.
No, this is just the psychology of the market cycle, right?
Right.
We're not saying that the markets are going to go down even lower,
But they can.
but if they go stagnant, a lot of people are going to get down.
Yeah.
Cause what did I tell you? What's
you
the
love
first?
me?
What's the? Yeah, I do love you, dog.
Thanks.
Alright.
Don't fucking faggot. Jesus
Yo,
Christ.
bro. Hey, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, stop. You
Yo,
spit all over me, bro.
Let me wipe it off.
Stop
dog.
touching
It's
me.
it's like lotion,
Dude,
dog.
this is
Anyways,
horrible.
hey.
We're never going to sit in this arrangement again, bro.
No, but
This is why we need Rocky in the fucking middle. Rock, what the fuck is wrong, dude? Jesus
fucked up, bro.
Christ, man.
But I think we're right here, bro. I'm not saying that the market's gonna come down, right?
We're just saying
But-
that the nerds aren't getting laid right now.
John's like, what the fuck is going on back there? And you don't want to know, dog. We're making out. Yo, listen.
It's not
Sure
incest. It's wincest.
Yo, listen. So I think we're right here, man. I think people are just getting a taste, right? They're like they were on a bullish factor, right? We just ended with this portion of the cycle where people fully thought that we were about to go into a full run, right? So like we came down, saw these trend lines happen, and they're like, oh, bam, we hit the fucking bottoms. Solana reached fucking $14, $15 again.
Yeah, that was wild.
Bitcoin hit back down to like 24, 25. Ethereum really hasn't done shit, but like good on Ethereum because it's been holding its fucking price. People are just like, all right, well, this is the worst. Like, and then shit started cranking up, and all of a sudden we're back into a fucking bull run psychology, right? Like people are like, oh yeah, fucking we're back in the bull run, and we all seen this shit. If you guys are active on like crypto socials, everybody's so fucking gun ho. Oh yeah, like this is where the bull run starts, and the shit's just gonna keep trend lining up. Like we're not gonna come back down, and then we come back down again. And now people are just kind of nonchalant, like okay, this is just kind of normality.
Nah, man, fuck that, dude. I say we're fucking further ahead. Give me the fucking mouse. Move.
No, hold on.
Nah, you're done. You're cut off. Cut it out. You're out.
Well,
Give me this mouse.
This is what he wants to believe. This is that psychology.
No, you're a psychologist.
Cut it out. Cut. I don't want to hear none of this shit. Not until
I didn't even
everybody
say that,
gets
bro. I'm just trying to get my
until
point of view,
everybody
dog.
gets
Oh,
shaken
Jesus
out.
Christ. Why can't
We
I
get
speak?
full depression. When you start to feel like you need to
Dude,
say your
people are depressed, bro. Dude, look at what's going on with most of the altcoins, dog. Heavy bags are fucking going. Whales are selling, dog.
I don't know about you, bro. Altcoins are popping off right now.
What altcoins, bruv? Go ahead, name them. List
Bro,
three.
hell, bro.
One?
Let me
Go
get
ahead.
to my phone real
Oh,
quick.
you don't have them on the top of your head.
Well, hell no, bro. 'cause
What's
you know
popping
me, I'm
off?
not
What movie
fucking,
had that? Let me get on this.
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
let's see. We got Nina. We got.
Bro, those are fucking meme coins, dog. What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
just said meme coins are popping up.
Bro,
You
meme
dummy
coins
boy.
are meme coins are always popping up, bro. That's dumb shit. That's that super low market cap. That's not it.
All right, quote me, but go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead,
fuck,
King.
shit, this guy's fucking dumb.
Go ahead, King.
Don't listen to this dude. He don't know what he's talking about.
Go ahead, King. Go ahead. Hey, listen. If you would have listened to me,
Well, listen to you what? I would have been alright. I'm so good.
If you would have listened to me,
Come
all right.
come talk to me in a
I
couple.
bet.
Come talk
Okay.
talk to me in a year, nigga.
Okay. All right, keep running.
Now look, I think look, lows are in for Bitcoin, dog. I think, right? I feel like I don't think
You
Bitcoin's
think?
gonna come back down. Yeah, I'm not no fucking
Everybody thinks.
right. Everybody thinks. Everybody has an opinion. They're like assholes, and
I'm
they all
just saying
stink.
everybody thinks that.
Right. I mean, realistically, what else can happen for Bitcoin to come down, dog? Like we've already they didn't really get hit with no SEC FUD.
I mean, when you
And we have like a Black Swan event, dude. Maybe
when you think things can't get worse,
they can always get worse.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying that we're gonna go on a downtrend, but if things went sideways, people would start to lose hope.
I'm so confused, bro. I really feel like we're at least over here somewhere.
You're sticking too much to the chart.
I almost even feel like we're in this disbelief
you're,
phase.
You're thinking too much on the chart.
Interesting. And you know what?
You know, what? I think we're
You're-
definitely.
No, hold on, Rocky. Peter just said everybody thinks.
Rocky, go ahead. Rocky, go ahead.
No, I was up until recently. I really thought, all right, we could probably hit a little lower, but I think that we're definitely, possibly in the depression where that's what
Yeah.
we're consolidating in the same price range for
Yeah.
like the last 3 months.
Yeah, we're
You
chilling
know,
here.
between 28,000 and 31,000, we can get past 31 and a half. You know, it just keeps bouncing right down. So I think it's a good possibility that we're right there.
Yeah,
and, you know,
for
we
sure.
just need a couple of just, good.
So
you
so
know,
what happens?
catalysts.
What happens if we just trade sideways for a while?
That's a good possibility. It's
And
happened
what
in the
it-
past.
and what would that lead to the psychology of the people or the traders or the market and set like
If that happens, then yes, a lot of people can be shook out and then be like, all right, I'm out. I'll cut my losses and out. And
Right,
that's
but
fine. That's fine, because it's part of the cycle.
Right.
I just think that we're not at the lowest part of the psychological market because there's not enough people jumping ship. You are too cool with it. You are too accepting of it for it to be the lowest point of the psychology of the market. You are so accepting that we are already hit the lows. How many times has that happened already?
Once. I mean,
Yeah,
dog,
but-
Bitcoin was 13,000, dog. What are you fucking talking
No,
about?
this been several times before that.
That it was lower than 13,000? What are you talking about?
Where Hex hit like 5 cents,
All right,
4 or
look,
5
look, check
cents.
it out, check it out, hang
and
on.
you were on, and you were like, oh, this is it. This
yeah,
is
it
the
can't be lower.
bottom.
Right.
This is the bottom.
Right.
And then guess what? It hits 1 cent.
Right.
And guess what you did?
But
This is
I
the
bought more.
bottom. This is the bottom again.
right,
Where'd it go next?
it went low, and then what? And then I bought more.
4 cents.
No, what? Did it go up after 1 cent?
It went. No. It
Oh,
went,
I didn't even
no,
care
no,
about
no,
that.
no,
Look, I
no,
didn't
no,
even care
I'm
about
sorry.
that. You're
It went
fucking
to-
look.
it went to-
You fucked up. You don't even know what you're saying.
It went to
Look. Listen, Linda. Jesus
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Christ. It's not about Hex. This is the overall market, dog. This is all crypto in general.
Hex is
Not
part of the
one-
overall market.
Bitch, god damn it, nigga. It's the whole entire market. It's not one fucking token, bruv. It's not one token. I'm not saying the psychology on Hex here. I'm saying the psychology on the fucking market, bro. Can Hex go lower? Can all coins go lower? Can layer ones go lower? Yes, bro. Yes, they fucking
Yes.
can. Everything can go
Yes.
lower. Bitcoin can go lower. Do I think Bitcoin will come back down to fucking 13,000? No, bro. That's what I'm saying. I think we're past this fucking depression phase.
We're not saying that it's gonna come back down to 30,000. But if it goes under,
So then what the fuck are you
if
arguing?
it goes under like 23K,
That's fine, bro. That's fine.
21, right? You're fine with that,
Yeah.
but not until we hit those.
That's
certain
why we're here on.
standpoints.
That's why we're here on YouTube telling the people that don't worry about it, unless it goes to
Yeah,
13.
100%.
If it goes to 13,
I'm
shut,
just
shut
saying,
the
bro,
bed.
You
Shut
got
the bed.
no. If
Shut
it-
the bed, dog. It's going to zero.
No. Listen.
Fuck.
If
Fuck.
shit-
You heard it here first.
bro. If shit goes down,
P crypto go to zero.
bro. If it feels like it's about to go to zero, it's when you need to hold the most.
That's when you need to buy more.
It's when you need to buy more. It's when you need a DCA.
Right.
You need to, like, you have to have a strong psychology behind the whole game.
Right. And,
Right,
but like
it-
I said, like I'm saying the market applies to overall crypto, bro. I'm not saying one token in
Me
specific,
too.
right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, then why the fuck were you bringing up Hex?
Well, I think you're sticking too much to this, what these trend lines are on this psychological market cycle or whatever the fuck. But that's not like depicting price action. It's a psychological aspect. You
Right.
get me?
Look, man, I think when the lows are in, dog, is probably when people are most depressed. When your token, right? Like for example, Hex is low as fuck, dude. A lot of the Hex skins are fucking shit in the bed, bro. They're fucking going crazy around it. They're definitely in this depression phase. Overall market though, overall crypto space, bro, I definitely feel like we're probably going to this disbelief here. Right here, we're right. We were at 13. We've already 100x from there. People are this is all you hear up and down the fucking streets all day. Anybody that knows about
to an
crypto.
agreement that
That Peter's fucking gay.
that we were
That was the first one to laugh at that. Let's go.
that we are definitely in the stage where we should be dollar cost averaging.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Rocky's
100%,
the
yeah, we
voice
agree
of
with that.
reason. Yeah.
100%.
Because like I said, we're like we all know, right? We're only 6 to 8 months away from the halving, right?
Let's get
And after the halving, historically 6 to 8 months after that, or even sometimes right around 9 months,
Mm-hmm.
it always hits the peak. We always get a high. So I mean, you don't want to be buying at the damn high.
Yeah, you don't want to be
know,
buying after the
You
halving,
definitely
I
want
would
to
say,
get
man.
more
But
with your money's worth now.
You know something that I do agree with, right? Is like your whole aspect on shit. When whales start to sell, might really be the big insinuators to the bottom,
Yeah.
right? We've seen that with Hex, Pulse Chain,
Ethereum.
DGOTS.
Everything.
We seen this whole debacle go down with Machi, right? Selling hella shit. We've been seeing this shit happen throughout the whole NFT marketplace too. All these whales selling the fucking bottom. It could be a good insinuator, and that's where I might not disagree with you. 100%. Be prepared. The only best way to make sure that you don't get wrecked is DCA.
Right, 100.
DCA 100%. Right? Especially if you have full conviction on the play. DCA. You've done your research. You've looked this shit up and down.
Not only that, but you trust the community behind it, right, man? Because if there's one thing that's proven to make a coin fucking either make or break a coin, is the community behind it, man. If you don't have a strong community, bro, like you're done, right? Like let's look at like Cardano, man. Well, they're not dead, but like their community wasn't. I would have said that wasn't that strong, bro, compared to like an XRP.
I'm not lying to you, bro. I've been seeing them kind of trending, bro.
Yeah, they're coming back.
I've been seeing them kind of training, bro. Motherfuckers like Cardano may be making a comeback, bro.
I mean, I think it's will. I think it will, bro. All right, maybe Cardano wasn't like the best fucking example there, man.
Yeah.
Give me like another fucking shitty token.
Shiba.
Pepe. No, Shiba's kind of doing that shit too, bro. This is what I was gonna get to.
Yeah.
So like the Pepe, right? Where the fuck is
Pepe.
Pepe? Where the fuck is Pepe?
Nobody
gives a
okay,
fucking
hold on.
flying fuck about Pepe.
Besides all the like Pepe derivatives.
Right. So that's not the same because they're not Pepe. It's not Pepe's not a fucking a blockchain. They don't have their network. They're
But I mean, with
they don't have a network.
With Dogecoin, when they went silent, it was all the Dogecoin derivatives.
Right. But so where are all those? Where the fuck is the baby Doge Mars? Like where the fuck is where are all those meme shitty
Right,
tokens?
those derivatives are probably the ones that get slain, right?
Right, bro. Like they're dunsies, bro. Like they're no one gives a fuck about them because they didn't have a good community, bro. They were just a quick pump and dump, get in, get the fuck out when everybody's high. That's
Like, you know
I'm
what?
saying.
This is market psychology right now. Like all this back and forth.
You're market psychology.
Well, I am market psychology, baby. You know what? Listen, bro. I've been pretty fucking decent, bro. I was in a chat a few months ago, or not a few months ago, weeks ago, where the fuck when XRP went up.
Right.
XRP shot up because the SEC thing, whatever. As a matter of fact, there's more good news that came down today, right?
Right.
Within the last 24 hours, and supposedly like the SEC's for sure clearing them out. Whatever the fuck. We don't have like the full speculations. We can't really be like, oh yeah, it's 100% definitive. But it is coming back and it's making a whole new news round in the last 24 hours.
Let's go.
Whatever. So when XRP first won like its little battle, whatever the fuck, and shit started pumping, I was in a chat or in a discussion, and people were like, "Yo, so who's picking up XRP?" And I was like, "Not myself."
Selling it definitely.
Second thing, I probably won't ever pick up XRP, and I'm not like knocking on XRP people or none of that, bro. Like it's just not for me, right? But I was like, if you're going to buy XRP, I would wait. It's too much hype. It's going to come back down. And people were so convinced. And they're like, no, it's not going to come back down. Microvision just bought so much millions of dollars of XRP at 90-some cents or 80-some cents. Like, it's not going to come down. Like, no way. Why would institutional money do that? Easy. It's a marketing tactic. They were already buying prior, and they use you guys as liquidity. That's kind of what happens. This is part of the game, right? So now we hop into where we're at right now, and literally XRP has come back down and retraced almost back to the level.
Yeah, they're literally back at the levels.
Yeah,
they're literally right back at the levels to where they got the whole good news, man.
And I called that. I said that. I said just wait. Don't buy now. It's too hyped. It's going to come back down. We're not in the right place, and we're not in the right macroeconomics.
Right.
This is not the time. And people are like, no, you're stupid. Right?
Stupid.
That's one thing I love to be called, bro. Stupid in my life,
Stupid.
bro.
He is stupid.
I work so hard to make sure that you don't call me stupid again. Call that shit with Microvision chain too, right? Space. And people were like, oh, it's just not gonna come back down. It's going back. It's going to 19. It went to 19. It's not gonna come back down. I was like, you know what? Like these are my buying levels, bro. Between 13 and between 14 and 12.
That's that whole hope and optimism part of the fucking thing, dude. Where they're like, oh, I hope it comes up, I hope it comes back up, but we're still over here.
And not knocking people, right? I just kind of know how the market kind of runs, right? What goes up must come down.
Right. Nothing goes up to the right forever.
Exactly.
Except for Hex T-shares.
Well, Hex T-shares are on their shit right now, but it's just kind of how the market goes, bro. I'm not a fucking guru, or I'm not a fucking.
I'm
not foreseeing the future, bro. But I think I'm pretty decent at what I'm doing right now, and I've been calling it how it's being played. Right? I think I've been calling shit how it was going to run, is going to run, and even to a point where I haven't even listened to myself and listened to other people and got myself wrecked.
Rip.
Right? I even said shit on a post before. If you listen to yourself, you're probably going to win more.
What about those guys that are telling themselves to get wrecked?
Who's telling themselves to get wrecked?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's people out there telling themselves to get wrecked. like anybody that bridged their money into like Shibarium.
Oh shit.
Those guys were probably like, "This is a
Oh,
good play, dog." Let me,
Yo, run that shit, bro. Run the Shibarium shit, bro.
let me get into fucking Shibarium,
Oh
dog.
my god.
Right. So, hey, for those of you that don't know, man, look, man, I don't mean to talk shit on Shiba either, right, bro? Like, Viva la fucking Shiba or whatever. Viva la Doge for sure. But look, Shiba was cool, dog. It did its thing. I think even they knew they weren't really a fucking decent crypto project, bro, to the point where they are trying to move away from their meme-ish sentiment, and they're not trying to be a meme token no more. They're actually trying to provide some sort of utility, right? So now they which is dope, right? Like any token that's trying to build in a bear market,
Good conversation, man.
I think is solid, bro, right? If you're gonna build during a bear market, that's what projects you into like these new all-time highs in the bull. So as far as like Shiba doing their thing, dude, and trying to come up with their own network, dog, like for sure. But this is why it's cool not to spit up, right? Because that shit falls right back. I know a lot of people were talking mad shit on that Pulse Chain launch, bro. Like, oh, you guys' bridge is not working and blah, 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 bro. Like, yeah, granted, we had a very extreme amount of volume going in, something that the bridge wasn't capable of doing for the moment. So we literally had to take a pause, and it took about 5 to 8 days, man, for that bridge to sync back up. But now you go ahead and use the bridge, man. Your transactions are done within minutes. I know it took me the first time, bro. It took me like 8 hours. And then after that, it took me like 2 hours, and then now it's pretty instant.
Bro, I just bridged like not too long ago. But shit was like literally probably like 5 minutes.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's faster ways. If you go to Pulse, go.pulse.com, like they got the whole little buying function there too. Because I know initially, if you weren't holding any Pulse chain, you could bridge in, but your bridge funds would be stagnant there unless you had Pulse chain to make the transaction. So now there's a way to actually just buy Pulse chain directly onto your wallet. It's fucking clutch. So that way you could buy in and then you can bridge in later whatever you need, and then so you'll have enough Pulse chain to bridge around. But anyways, Shiba community was talking mad shit. Everybody was talking mad shit. Everybody said it was a flop.
Shiba really thought they were fucking going somewhere.
No, yeah, no. Look, man, I think they will, dog. I just think like they just need to be a little bit more humble, bro. Everybody, right, dude? Mm-hmm. But like they definitely had their bridge up. They had their bridge up, and they're trying to brag like, yeah, man, we broke our bridge, but like, my man, your bridge was never fucking running, dog. Like your bridge is screwed, bro. No transactions have gone through. And as far as I know, man, it's like a fucking 2 point. No, I don't know what the hell this gaff is.
So Shib Leash tokens dip amid rumors of 2.5 Shibarium bridge or gaff, right? So like what happens is people started to bridge Shib into Shibarium,
right?
Because people were super bullish on Shibarium launching, and what happened was a lot of transactions got stuck and lost.
They were lost, bro. So those transactions, like, I don't know how the fuck they got them back, but you read right here, man, it says they were able to recover the assets on the bridge. So good on them, dude. But
unable.
They were unable to recover. Right. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to recover them. Hopefully they fucking do. This is kind of one of the things, man, where like you really, really kind of got to be on the developer's ass. Really trust the developers, man, and make sure they're really doing the thing, bro. Like, I don't know when Shibarium was announcing that they were going to produce their next chain or whatever, but I want to say it was already in the bear market. It was already like near the lows when they were like, oh yeah, now they're expanding. So I would say, maybe a span of a year.
Well, I just want to say one thing.
Right? All hell, Richard Hartman for taking 2 goddamn years plus to launch his shit.
All hell, Cisco. Listen. When I was like first trying to get into Pulse Chain, trying to buy some Pulse Chain, and Cisco said, you know what, like shit's kind of like faulty right now, like just chill. I would just wait a little bit, and then try and buy some and try and bridge some afterwards, because there's a lot of kinks to work out. Right? That's kind of new tech, right? You hear a lot of people like, oh yeah, I will never buy a brand new iPhone, because they always come glitchy as fuck. Or I will never buy the new PS5 because they always got to work a bunch of bugs out.
Right, you always get the Gen 2s.
You always get the Gen 2s, right? So when I asked my brother, I was like, yo, I'm trying to get some Pulse. I'm trying to get in some now. He's like, you know what, just wait. The bridge just launched, but people are having a lot of issues. Like, just wait till they work out the kinks or whatever the fuck. And like, look, I'm glad that I did wait. Not only did the prices come down to better buying levels, but like by the time that I started bridging, it was like hassleless. right? Like it was real easy. And look, that's kind of one of the things that happens where like sometimes developers aren't ready for the amount of transactions or the amount of volume that comes into place, and so shit gets a little faulty, right? Which doesn't mean like all fucking FUD. This shit, like this shit's terrible. Like they got kinks to work out. Just people were super bullish, and I'm sure they just had massive amounts of volumes, and the bridge couldn't handle it, and shit just kind of went sideways, bro. It's kind of one of the things that happens, especially in new tech. Like this is all it is. It's all new tech. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, some of the shit that's come out in the last few months hasn't even been around for the last few years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, welcome, you guys are the new innovators, but also you guys are also testing out the new tech, which can also be faulty and can also kind of screw you up. I mean, that's just what comes along with the game. So like, yeah, if you want to be safe, then you might want to wait it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't mean that you're the first in, first out. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes all that shit kind of comes with its own,
problems,
bro. Like it's
but not only that, man. Look, if you're ever gonna bridge into a different network, man, first thing you want to do is test the fucking bridge. Like, who was a fucking idiot that was like, all right, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna go throw everything I have all at once. Even when Postchain launched, bro, and the bridge was open, I only sent like $100. I was like, I'm only gonna send like a little amount, call it a day. If it burns up, it is what it is. At least I still have my main bag. But my $100 went through nice and clear. It took a long time, but it went through. At which point I was like, okay, the bridge is working. It takes a minute because it was so congested and all the volume and the users going through. So after my $100 made it, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna send the rest now. Like I don't know how many people, like, unless there's that many people that just sent $100, bro, for it to equal $2 million worth of fucking funds. Like, that's tough, bro. So like, I'm sure people are like kind of new and didn't really know, and they was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go balls deep, and they sent their whole bag. Could potentially be losing their whole bag.
Oof, I'm pretty sure a lot of people lost their own bags.
Yeah,
lost their whole bags.
R.I.P.
In the whole bridging process, and shit, I'm sure we'll fucking hear about that. And I mean, the shit's tough, bro. It's not to be taken lightly because a lot of people like are literally losing their lives over this shit.
Right, it's tough, man. It's bad. So like, hopefully, Shibarium can get their head out their ass, man, and figure this out and get those people their funds. Get it across, man. But fix that fucking bridge, dude. But yeah, man, that's just kind of what happens, dude. Like my brother said, dude, we're all innovators here, man. We're all new. We're essentially the beta testers, man. Especially to these new tokens that come out, man.
Right. Shout out to the spaceman that is Los Bros Crypto, my cousin and my brother. Shout out to Jariah, definitely a fucking spaceman. Shout out to everybody who fuck with Tony Bet, fucking Props, part of the Dash project, like Shiny Bob, part of the fucking Aliens Are Injected, whatever. Like, everybody is doing some shit right now. You guys are definitely ahead of the curve, and you guys are definitely having to deal with most of these issues, and the fact that we keep like such a strong head, and so like all this positivity, bro. Like, this is what we fucking need, right? Because a lot of people just kind of want to quit at first fault, like
at first dip.
Oh yeah, this shit just is not it. Like, shit's dying. Like, they just want to.
My portfolio is down 60%. Help me.
Right. Like, this is not the people you want to listen to, bro. You want to listen to the people that are like fucking seasoned, battle trialed, like been through the shit, going through the shit.
That aren't shitting the bed at the first 10% dip.
Right. We know by this time in this age, bro. Like, we kind of know what the fuck we're doing. That's why the fuck we're trying to pass this knowledge back on to you guys, right? So the next thing, a lot of people, right, when they come talking about like the crypto space, right? Anytime you talk to somebody that really isn't an investor in anything, or they kind of just like, just kind of think that like you can just trade the market at all times and people are making money at all times. And the first thing that they want to ask you when you tell them like, oh, you should get into the crypto market, not because of what it's doing now, but because of where we think it's going to go in the future, right? Because it's always that, right? Like, where it's going to go in the future. Like, we know where we're at right now in the cycle. But people, the first thing that they ask you when you tell them to get into some sort of like financial game, they're like, well, how much money have you made? That's how they gauge your success, right? That's how they even gauge whether you're even relevant or whether they should even really listen to you, right? Because they only want to listen to people that are driving the Benz or driving that Ferrari, right? But they can't even talk to those people. And anybody that doesn't already own those type of things or already have that type of success is like null and void, right? Like, why should I listen to you? How you gonna tell me how to make a meal? You haven't even made your own first meal,
Right.
right? But we all start at this level, and I think that a lot of us are a lot more knowledgeable than a lot of the people in our past because we haven't given up, right? And all we're trying to do is pass on knowledge so that they don't have to go through the same tribulations or go through the same hardships that we went through. And we see one tool that can make it happen, and it's the one tool that we researched and really like exploited or explored fully to be able to pass it on to somebody else, but they don't want to listen to you because you don't have that meal yet.
Right. Jokes on you, fuckers.
So a lot of people will go like the traditional routes, like, well, fuck crypto. Like, I just get into the stock market. Like, the stock market is like forever going up, and you can make money on the stock market. It's been around for so long.
It has been.
Like, you can't make more. You can make money on it, right? But you can't make as much money as you're going to make on the crypto market because the stock market has been
I think you can. I think
around
I
for
think
too
you can
long.
make that money.
in a longer time period.
Yeah, that will take your whole lifetime.
Take your whole lifetime.
We have a chart to show you. Go ahead, Peter.
All right, man. So here is kind of like a little chart of some of the cycles to the stock market, right? And just to show you that the stock market isn't fully always just perpendicular up, right? It's not just straight shot up and motherfuckers just making money, bro. Like you see here from 1877 at the beginning of the chart, bro, and it's slow rise up and then shot back down to like the early 2000s or the early 2000s. Like the cycles in the stock market are a little longer, right? They say that the trend lines in the stock market are like 9 years as opposed to like 4 years in the crypto market.
Right.
And if you would hold, like, you're still going to go through the ups and downs. It's not all just a straight shot up, right? Everything has its cycle. We've been trying to tell people about crypto market and how it has its cycles, its bull markets and its bear markets, and for some reason the stock market has longer trends up and longer trends down. You know what I'm saying? Where you're at a rise for, years, and then down cycles for another couple of years, and then up cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the stock market. And that's because it's probably the least volatile, but even then, it's still pretty fucking volatile.
Yeah.
It's super volatile. And you see in the beginning, you had these up and downs at the beginning of the stock market. And those were your bull markets and bear markets and repeatedly. And that shit may not look like nothing now because we're so high up on the diaphragm or the diagram. But in the beginning, like, that was everything. And people were fighting the shit out of it. And it's had its major fucking crashes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just like Amazon, bro, or Apple, bro. Any good stock, bro. Like they all corrected 60, 50, 80%, dude. Like that's tough, bro.
I think like Amazon did like 90.
Crypto, yeah, Amazon did like a 90% dip, dog. Google
Crazy.
also, bro. Like a lot of these companies, a lot of these good high blue chip companies now.
They've all been through it.
Yeah, man. They've been there, man.
They've been through those cycles for sure.
I don't know what I just deleted.
I don't know either. But just like the stock market, the crypto market has its own cycles as well. Because the crypto market is a newer market, it's going to go through its cycles a lot more expeditiously or a lot faster, right? So in its inception of like 2011 and its full first bull market right before 2012, you see these big plays and you're like, oh man, like this is such big ups and downs in such a short time frame. Like, yes, that's volatility. Volatility comes into new markets. the crypto market, I mean the stock market looked just like this in the very beginning. You just don't notice it because it's on a zoomed out chart playing over a century, right? But this is exactly what the stock market was at first. And this is why you have to get in. This is why we say like it's better to be in the crypto market than it is into the stock market because of the amounts of volume, right? And the amounts of time within a cycle. At least in the Bitcoin or the crypto cycle, you actually can kind of forecast a little bit in the near future, right? So we know that the ups are like 4 years and the downs are another 4 years and it goes back up, right? Like this is 4-year cycles for right now in the crypto market. Mm-hmm. That's just volatility, right? For you to be exponentially up right now in the stock market, you would have to have been holding for decades. Years ago.
Yeah.
For decades. Right? We've seen millionaires be printed in less than a decade in the crypto market, and more millionaires are going to be printed within the next decade in the crypto market. So it's just kind of what you want to play, but both markets have its cycles. You can't get away from that. You just got to learn how to play on that.
Mm-hmm. And on both markets, the same thing. You know, find out if we're in a bear market in opposed to a bull run, and buy right now when it's low, because you will see significantly, higher highs in the bull market.
Well, that's how you get your X's, right? That's the whole thing. This goes back to the whole market psychology, where people start getting into their right before they get to that euphoric thing, man. They start getting pull that shit right back up, actually. But yeah, man, you start getting in at these high amounts, man. Hoping for if I spell psychology is P what?
PHY.
There it is. Right, so you start getting into these. You want these smaller X's, right? When you're higher, right? You start getting into this optimism, this belief phase, and then you're in this thrill, right? So people already that buy down here in this disbelief phase when everything's low, and you're just like, oh man, I really, really just need some money. I really want to buy these lows. This is where you're making your gains. The people that are buying low and selling up here when everybody's euphoric and everybody's in their thrill, or even when they're complacent, like, oh man, shit's just kind of maybe cooling off before the next rally. When you start selling there, when you buy down here in the disbelief phase, when you buy down low, and then you ride this shit up, this is what you're aiming for, man. The people that are buying down here, right, and selling up towards the new run or the new high, the new peaks, are the guys that make the money. Those are the guys that are making the 10, 100, 10,000 X's, bro, on these fucking tokens. Mm-hmm. Not the fucking plebs that are buying in here like, oh shit, it pumped up, it came back down, not knowing the psychology of the market, man, whether realistically they're in this thrill phase, right, where everybody's kind of like thrilled about this shit, like, oh crap, man, this is actually doing something. Cryptos are real thrilling right now. Bitcoin is the best performing asset in the fucking year 2021, right? So they start buying in here when they only get one extra X, but they hear all these stories from people getting 20, 30, 40, 50 X's, the guys that bought down here in the bear market, and they're like, oh, that's what's going to happen again. They think it's going to run way the fuck up high, when realistically, you guys are just acting as exit liquidity at that point. You guys got in during the thrill phase, during the euphoric phase, when everybody's all about it, and then you're like, shit, well, what happened? Like, and then you get out, you start losing your money, half your bag's gone, over half your bag, and you're like, oh, crypto's a scam. It scammed me. It's not that it scammed you, bro. You scammed yourself. You didn't pay enough attention. You didn't know where the fuck you were in the cycles. You didn't know what you were doing. All you heard was Joe Schmo, fucking those little influencers telling you, oh yeah, man, buy this token. It's gonna do another 50x. It's gonna do another run up. And nah, man, you got held, fucking holding the bag, and you're fucked.
Definitely.
Yeah. Go back to us.
That's why you gotta buy now.
Because we're sexy.
When we're in this disbelief, depression, hope phase. You know what I mean?
Well, like, look, man, when the bull market comes, everybody and their fucking mama is gonna tell you to fucking buy.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell this story about my little brother, right? Dean, right? So we're always talking about Dean.
Right.
And
Put him on blast.
his little success, right? And we're like, bro, why is it that you think you are successful?
He's not.
Or he's more successful than his peers.
He's more successful than his age group, yes.
Right. And we're like, why do you feel like you're more successful than your peers? And he says, well, because I'm not doing the same thing as everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
This is that. This is where we're at. Where you are going to have to choose to do something that not everybody else is doing. We got Jirai, he said, millionaires are made in the bear.
That's 100. That's 100%
baby.
facts, bro.
100%. That's why I'm bullish on you. That's why I'm bullish on us. So I'm bullish on everything we fucking with, bro. And so I fuck with my boy Jirai. Like we be in this shit, bro. I always talk about how Jirai is like, you know, one of our coolest peeps, bro. Like, and why he deserves all the success that he's gonna get. But yeah, man, when everybody's looking one way and you go the other way, that's how you're gonna make it, right? Because if it was that easy, everybody would do it,
Mm-hmm.
right? We're telling you right now, the fact that everybody is so like, oh no, like this is such a fucking scam, and everybody's fucking jumping out, should make you feel more bullish. You should be like, yeah, fuck yeah, like if everybody's jumping out, like that means I should jump in. That's the way you should feel, right? That's the way that you should look upon things. Stop paying attention to everybody else and start paying attention to yourself, right? The moment that everybody gets shooken out, that's the moment that you need to get in, right? We talk about maximum pessimism, right? When things look the worst is when you kind of want to pick it up because nobody else is picking it up. By the time everybody else is picking it up, you already been in at the bottom. The bear market, millionaires are made in the bear. Like that's 100%. Like that's fucking 100% truth. Like millionaires are made at the fucking bull market. Think about that. Millionaires were made in the bull market.
Mm-hmm.
But just think about all the motherfuckers that were made into millionaires that you never even fucking heard of. Because not everybody that has made a fortune wants everybody to fucking know. Matter of fact, it's too late for us now. If we make a fucking fortune, you guys are going to hear about it now because we decided to fucking educate you assholes.
We're broke.
You know what I'm saying? But the most amount of money is made upon disbelief. Right? When nobody else is doing it. And then everybody else only wants to do it because other people are already doing it. Right? So right now when everybody's like, oh, that sounds stupid, like this is dumb, like it's not making money, like that's a signal. That's a signal for you to buy. Right? Not financial advice.
Okay, check this out. I got a scenario for you. When Richard Hart split, he forked the Ethereum block, right? And he made Pulse Chain. Since it was a copy 1-for-1 of every token in ERC20, right? They copied over DAI token, stable, right? So right now there's a rumor going around, bro. There's this fat ass rally, as you can see here. People were fucking buying into this token, and they're trying to call it the pegging, where they're gonna buy so much of this token that they're gonna peg it to $1, and it's gonna be pegged to the dollar. I mean, motherfuckers have already made around 2,500% on this.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Rip, I should have got in. But what do you think about that narrative? That this token was a fork, it's the old DAI on Ethereum, pretty much. It just got forked over. It's not the actual stable DAI coin. There is a Pulse DAI token that's pegged to the dollar that does everything it's supposed to do. Do you think that this token could get pegged to the dollar, and if so, what happens then?
Let me tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
I'm a blockchain jumper.
Right.
I've been on several blockchains. Started on the Binance Smart Chain. Been around the Ethereum chain. Been on Phantom Chain, Solana, Injective, Cosmos, Osmosis.
We get you. You've been on chains.
Right, been on chains. Where any project, right? Say like USDT.
Mhm.
USDT is always a 1-for-1 on every blockchain.
Right.
Doesn't start off that way.
Exactly.
It pegs. Right? So the fact that they think that DAI may peg on a new blockchain, it probably will. There's a lot of projects that are probably going to peg. You don't just get a peg out of nowhere. They don't just like flash copy and shit just gets transferred over into a blockchain and all of a sudden 1 ETH is worth 1 ETH on a different blockchain. It has to peg. It has to get there first. And then it holds. Right? Same thing on
Right,
every
but
single
not
blockchain.
for a stable coin. Like that's not how stable coins work.
Right.
Like stable coins are meant to be stable, right? There's a lot more fucking network that goes on behind the scenes, right? For them to peg and inflate with the dollar, and then kind of have like a 1-for-1 value. There has to be a DAO, there has to be a treasury to them, dude, and how much they're holding and how much of the actual token they've produced to the amount of dollars that they actually have. What's like all liquid and how they're bonded to the U.S. dollar. You buying a token at fucking a 1,000th of a fucking dollar, thinking, oh, it's gonna peg to $1, and you're gonna hold that up to that dollar, and you're gonna ride all that way up. You're out your fucking mind. That's not how fucking stable coins work. It doesn't start at 0 and then peg to the dollar, and then everybody's fucking Gucci. Like that's because realistically, the people that bought in at 10,000ths of a fucking dollar are gonna be up billions of fucking dollars. If it just gets to $1, like that's just how it works, bro. It's hella excess, and then that would mean they hold majority of the thing. Like it's not how stable coins work. They don't work like the traditional market where you go hold a shit ton of the. You can't be a whale in stable coins. Is what I'm trying to say. Like it's not how that shit works, dog. Like you go hold a shit ton of it, man. That's cool, but like you're not gonna cause any price action on it, bro. So I just wanted to let you know, for anybody out there that's trying to do this play or even any of this weird shit on fucking Pulse Chain where you're fucking with all these weird tokens, by all means, go ahead. Treat it as a degenerate play. There definitely is money to be made in these degen plays, but that's all it is. I just don't want you guys to buy into that false narrative, man, because that's something that's really going around right now. That's not how stable coins work. You can't peg it to you can't make it reach price parity and be like, oh shit, it's $1 now. It's gonna stay at $1 forever. Because the second some big hand or some whale moves and dumps that shit, it's gone, bro. Or people start buying more, it goes past $1. Like it will not have the utility of a stable coin. It's just another meme token. It's just another shit token.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of that shit going on too.
Yeah, it's what happens with new networks.
I think USD and USDT are like the newest meme tokens on a lot of blockchains.
Yeah, bro. Like do you get new networks, man? They're like, but just pump the old one.
Just
fucking
like
idiots.
just like Sol on fucking Ethereum.
Right. Or Ethereum on Sol.
Hey, Ethereum
like
on
yeah.
Sol, bro, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're memes, dog. They're plays for sure. If you want to dabble in the dark arts, man, go ahead, man. Just don't come crying to me when you're like, oh man, I got wrecked, bro. I thought it was gonna be $1, and I thought it was gonna stay at $1 for you're fucking retarded. Like, gee, that's not. Dude, if that's what you're thinking, man, not to talk shit, right? But you really need to reevaluate and educate yourself more on crypto.
But if it was a legitimate project, right, where like it was one of these financing companies or whatever, like if it was USDT, like it does have to it does start at 0 and it goes to parity, bro. Like that's liquidity.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like it doesn't just go to 0, like it just go to 0 to 1. Like
You wouldn't be able to buy in under $1.
Yeah, you would.
How?
Well, it's happened, bro. They don't just get
Bro, you're
to
tripping.
they don't just get to fucking $1 out of rip.
They do. They launch at $1 and they stay at $1. That's why they're a stable coin, bro. You don't
Well,
buy
be-
stable
be-
coins
be-
at low price and then it's pegged to $1. Now it's just like no, bro. That's not how it works.
Well, no, you're right. He's right. I'm fucking up.
I'm just saying, dog. Like
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We can look up how this shit
No,
works.
it
But,
is.
like,
It
it's definitely that's not how that works.
It is like a buy and burn mechanism.
It doesn't launch like, all right, we're gonna launch
is,
a
it is,
stable
yeah.
token at 0, and then you guys got to pump it up to $1. Like at that point, it would just be another fucking token, dog.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There would be no
It
one.
is,
Yeah, they'd be fucked. So yeah, like no, that narrative ain't going around. And we're gonna end this note with fucking Pulse Chain, baby, because this is the shit. They got a bunch of new shit to go here. You can buy Hex here. Connect your fucking wallet. You'll be able to buy Hex. I'm not gonna do it because I have my personal wallet on this. You can even check your portfolio. I guess you guys can see my stuff. Why? And you guys can buy Pulse Chain, man. So pretty dope shit, man. Check it out. Bridge is here. Everything is here. Like anything you need to do, it shows you how much money's been fucking moving in and out. So we've had about $91 million funnel in, $2 million coming out. A lot of Pulse Chain, and I think this is more for like the exchanges. People are starting to provide wrapped Pulse Chain on Ethereum blockchain, so that they could just bridge it back in and have Pulse Chain when they launch. Which you don't need to do that no more, because if you just go to this buy PLS. You could do this here. I already tested it. I made a video on this. Go check out my old video. I did it like last weekend. And you can literally, if you don't have any Pulse Chain, you literally just do it here. And it's fucking easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, baby. I love fucking Pulse Chain. I'm going to pump the shit out of that. I'm going to pump the fuck out of Lucid Punks, bro. Lucid Punks definitely the fucking NFT to have. Pays you back. It's been paying me back fucking, I don't know, a couple fucking bucks every other fucking twice a week. It's beautiful. Like, what other NFT projects paying you to hold them, right? I'm all about staking, dog. I'm all about earning fucking rewards on your fucking tokens. None of this just hodl and hold out for fucking nothing. Like, fuck that shit.
Facts.
So, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, man.
Oh shit, man. That's all real crypto, man. What you said?
Sweep and delist your ETH and so.
Yeah, sweep and delist your ETH and Sol, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's been real. I'm fucking tired. I know Rocky's half asleep. Fucking Jiraiya, you're a real ass homie, dog, for fucking sticking through. Appreciate it. Thanks for following me on Twitter.
Dry making space, dog. We're about to go in.
Oh, you tripping? Yeah, low key, bro. I gotta smoke this cigar. So I'll be out there for a
He's
bit.
top G, bro. Put that shit in your mouth.
Cardi.
All right, Jiraiya, bro. We'll see you in a bit, dog. Making space. Bang, bang. Chicken wang.
Later.
Late.
No.